All right, we are back at the Indo Expo show at the Denver. Joining me at our media table is founder of Cannapages, Nathan Johnson. Nathan, can you tell us a little bit about Cannapages?
Yeah, definitely. Well, we were founded in late 2009, and we started as exclusively an online digital resource, and really kind of tried to push the Cannapages model, or the Yellow Pages model, I guess
Right.
I should say. We list any sort of business that has anything to do with the industry, whether it's ancillary or directly dealing with cannabis. And in the last year, kind of due to the dawn of legalization, we decided to kind of put together a actual print Yellow Pages, a quarterly publication, and we list all the dispensaries, grow stores, head shops in the greater Denver area, and we color code the dispensaries, whether they're recreational or medical, and it's another resource for patients and really just consumers for the industry.
I've noticed that I guess we now have a mutual competitor
Right.
because of this that has kind of taken both of our concepts and that we've done in the magazine. You've done with the Cannapages quarterly listing. And trying to do the same thing. I noticed that just like last month, and I was like, oh, interesting. That's kind of a little bit of both of what your company and our company does. Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed. They say that
Imitation, the sincerest form of flattery.
but in this case,
It kind of pisses you off, doesn't it?
yeah.
Hey, we don't have to name names or anything.
Right,
Plenty of
right.
people know what we're talking about. But you guys have kind of established yourself as one of the classier companies out there, actually. And since
Well, thank you.
2009, I mean, God, that's like dog years in the cannabis industry. We always joke about that. Like 1 year is 7 years. So you've been around for a
That's-
long, long time.
Wow, I haven't heard that. And that's,
You haven't heard that?
that's-
It is.
and so we're like pretty much like almost 35 years old
It's
now.
like you're
That's-
like
wow.
35 years old. I know. We say the same. We're like, wait, we're over 21 years old now. That's awesome.
Well, you guys can drink.
We can drink now.
can drink now. That's
As
great.
a publication, we can drink.
You can drink.
So, what's next for Cannapages? I mean, you guys, you do think outside of the box. That's one of the things I like about you, because instead of just being a directory listing, you did come out with a Canna Guide, and I is that what you guys call it, the Canna Guide?
It's one of the monikers for it. We kind
It
of
is one of the
Cannapages
monikers.
directory. We kind of tout ourselves as the official Yellow Pages of the cannabis industry.
Right.
And we kind of pride ourselves in kind of innovation as far as both print and online. And we're a lot like you guys too. We give back to the community a lot. We hold events. We have a fundraiser coming up called CBD for All next weekend.
You have that next weekend?
It's next weekend. Yes.
Jeez, I got to keep up.
Well, it's
It's hard to keep up, man. I know I have somebody in
know.
my staff who's like, "How did you not know this was happening, Dave?" But it's like,
well, we had a little bit of an issue with the venue. It had been donated to us, and then a paying customer came through, and they decided to not give us one of the days. It's a 2-day event, so we moved it over to a Primal Wellness Company. They're like a cannabis infused spa. They're in Englewood.
right.
And basically, what we're doing is we're raising money for CBD research, specifically within the epilepsy kind of disease.
Like for severe epileptic
Right.
disease, like Dravet's or yeah.
Exactly, and we're all proceeds are benefiting Citizens United for research in epilepsy. Their Cure is what they go by, and they're one of the only companies actually using CBD in research to find out how the best way to use that to reduce seizures and do that kind of thing. And we're working with Foxtrax, and they're a local company, and they've been involved with pediatric cannabis dosing for a year now, and they're kind of on the forefront of that. So this is going to be the first ever all ages cannabis industry event. There's going to be no smoking, no medicating at the main venue. Kid friendly. There's going to be a kids raffle. There's going to be
Great.
a main raffle, and really just trying to kind of spread the word on CBD is medicine. I mean, recreational past, but it's still medicinal, and it's
Absolutely.
still very
Absolutely.
beneficial.
How many people are you expecting at the event?
We're expecting a little bit of a smaller crowd, probably a couple hundred.
Okay.
But for a fundraiser for the first
And
one,
it's the first one.
It's the first one. So, we're really kind of just trying to make a small splash and make people aware.
So how can our listeners find out more about the event? Do they have to go to Cannapages.com?
They can go to Cannapages.com, and on the bottom, we have some links on the bottom. It's called Cannapages Cares, and they can click there. They can also go on Facebook and just type in CBD for all, and the event page will pop up. And it's $10 to get in, and it gives you 3 raffle tickets. It gives you access to a bunch of silent auctions, and plus, of course, you get to hear a bunch of great speakers, like, for example, Sierra Riddle, Landon's mom, is going to be speaking. Even though it's with cancer, but at the same time, it's we're really pushing CBD as medicine.
Absolutely.
So she's one of the speakers, and we have a few other people that have been affected directly by the disease and have found relief with CBD. So it's going to be a great learning experience for everybody. And we're also, Foxtracks is putting together, there's 2 different tiers. One's a epilepsy fighter ticket, that's the $10 one, and then there's an epilepsy healer, kind of a VIP package, and you get access to a CBD lounge. You get to try a bunch of CBD products made by a lot of the top extract artists in Colorado. And so that's a little bit of a more expensive ticket, but at the same time, all proceeds are going directly to Cure. So it's for a great cause.
Now, if I can't make it, I can still donate. Is there a way to donate online?
You can definitely still donate. We're on easyregister.com, so it's CBD, the number 4 all .easyregister.com. You can still go on and buy your $10 ticket, and then if you don't come through, it's still a way, donate. You can give to the event, and that kind of thing. So. We're really trying to rally the community around that, and as you know too, a lot of what they call cannabis refugees. A lot of families have come here to be able to provide medication.
We've had the marijuana migration here.
Marijuana migration, exactly, and it's a really cool thing, but we really just need to push that it's a legitimate medicine, and I think that it's nationally it is being more accepted. There's a lot of legislation that's gone through to really allow CBD to be utilized as medicine. So, things are changing, and we really just want to tap into that.
There's a lot of you have a lot of competition on the website directory kind of side of things. Now, you're giving back to the community, which obviously shows that you guys are stand out from a lot of the crowd in that side of things, which is amazing. I think you get a lot of support that way. But what are some of the other things about your website itself that differentiates itself from some of the competition out there?
Well, we one of the things we do differently is we list for any company that has anything to do with the industry, and it's free to get those listings on there, and it's just a way to really bring all those resources together for the person looking for them. That's one of the things we do. We also offer free coupons online, whereas a lot of these companies are actually charging to create their coupons and to push them to the consumers. We do all that for free. Because one of the things that we started out on is we really pushing specials, and right when the industry started, a lot of the prices were very, very high.
They were.
And we're like, patients need an access to lower cost medicine, and we were really pushing like daily specials and coupons. And it's kind of funny because we were first printed as like the official directory of Post 420, and we started calling places and saying, hey, do you guys have any specials? Are you guys doing coupons? And they're like, wait, what? Like coupons for weed? And then we're like, yeah, this is a legitimate industry now. You guys can market in a lot of the same ways as other companies. So we've always been about specials and always been about keeping the prices lower to the people who need it. And that's kind of what we do with our directory too. We list like first time specials for if you want to explore new shops or find ways to save money. And that's kind of it. And we're a grassroots company too, so that's another big thing that we kind of like to push on the website. We do a lot of our own writing. I know you guys do all your own writing too, and it's just about access to information. Sure. And it's really about giving back and being part of the community.
Well, and it's one of the things I love is, a lot of times I'll do an interview with somebody on their company, and, we have a lot of people in this company, like the guy before us who was just talking about renewable energy and, being sustainable in his practices, and he kept driving that. And it shows that his goal isn't cash, just like it sounds like everything you said so far has not been about, hey, this is why, people spend money with us. It was like, we offer this for free, and we give back to the community. And it's about keeping the cost down down for the patients. I love that. I just love that that's, where your priorities are. It's very clear where they are. And it's why we love companies like yours. It's why we're big fans of Cannapages, just for that reason.
Well, we're big fans of you guys too.
Thanks,
so,
man. Thanks.
Us local boys got to stick together.
That's right, exactly, man. And we're part of the Colorado core pioneers on this thing, and it's like,
that's right.
Have you been expanding out into the rest of the country?
We just launched. Well, we just launched an issue in the spring. So we have a Greater Colorado Springs and Pueblo issue, and we're looking very seriously at Seattle, and we've made some moves in Phoenix as well. So we're looking to, start utilizing the directory in other places as well. So yeah, I think that readers can expect to see Cannapages popping up here and there in some of the main cannabis hubs in the country. So
right on. So the website is www.cannapages.com, right?
That's correct.
Right. Any other way that they can find out more about you guys? Probably the website's the way to go. Right?
Website or Facebook too. You can go on, and we're on there under cannapages.com. So check it out. You can see all the latest stuff we're doing or pushing.
And please remind us again of your function next weekend.
Oh yes, it's called CBD for All. It's put on by ourselves, Cannapages, and Foxtrax, and it's from 11 to 5 Saturday and Sunday. And you can go online to find it on Facebook, CBD for All, or you can go directly to the ticketing page, find all the information, CBD, the number 4all.easyregister.com. And it's a great way to give back.
Right on, man. Well, Nathan Johnson, thank you so much for joining me. You guys definitely check out cannapages.com and CBD for All. If you can't make it, you live out of state, doesn't matter. You can still give money, so just go to cannapages.com to give back. Thanks for being on, man, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks, David. Appreciate you guys always.
Right on, brother. All right, we'll be back in just a moment.